Hello everyone, my name is Marcus Stone, welcome to my channel, and in this video I will show you a comparison between Sendinblue versus Mailchimp. First I will focus on the main advantages and disadvantages, main features, and what I like about them and what I don't, and then of course pricing. First of all, I would like to mention that I'm not paid by any of these programs to say that one is better over the other. I will share with you my point of view and give you an honest opinion on both of the programs. So let's start. First off, let's start with the ease of use and editor. Many people are drawn to Mailchimp because of its seemingly easy to use software. However, because some functions are sometimes hard to find, for instance how to add app tone for new signups, I feel it could still be slightly more intuitive for complete beginners. That said, it does have a well-designed backend that is easy to navigate, and they do a good job of making sure you've completed all the necessary steps when setting up a new campaign. Sendinblue have also done a pretty good job in this regard. Their drag-and-drop editor is fast and offers all the preset options you'll need. They also guide you through each step, so you know that you haven't forgotten anything. They also offer the option to revert back to the previous versions of the email, which is super useful. So for the ease of use and editor, both tools have fairly shallow learning curves because of a great design and a clear process. That's why I would not pick one over the other, but they are both winners in this regard. Now let's discuss design and flexibility. The design of your emails is important, and many marketers prefer to use the ready-made templates that come with their email marketing provider. It's therefore very important that there are plenty of attractive, mobile responsive designs on offer, and that these can be easily customized. Mailchimp has more than 100 templates, or themes as they call them, which are mobile responsive and not bad looking at all. These are easy to tweak to your liking and can be saved so that you can reuse it across all campaigns. You can also create your own HTML templates via code, URL or zip file. You can filter the templates by category, making it easier to find what you're looking for. You can also do this with Sendinblue, however, there aren't quite as many designs to choose from and they don't look quite as modern as Mailchimp's. You can create your own template by copy and pasting the HTML into their editor, or you can import a template from another account on their platform by using a shared URL. It doesn't allow you to import a template created on the other email marketing or third-party platforms. So to summarize design and flexibility part, I think Mailchimp is the winner because it offers a greater number of more attractive email templates, and I think they deserve a point in this round. Now let's talk about list management. One thing Mailchimp users have a real issue with is list management, and I totally see why. Mailchimp's lists are mutually exclusive. In other words, you can't include contacts on different lists in the same campaigns. There is also no way to create automations to move subscribers from one list to the other, for example, as there is with the GetResponse service. As Mailchimp charge per subscriber, it means that if you have the same contact on different lists, you'll be paying for them multiple times. I've not seen this with any other providers and it's very off-putting. Furthermore, Mailchimp has made it all quite complex with their various options and naming conventions. You have audiences like contacts lists, segments, tags and groups. No wonder users are so confused. The process of setting up lists and segmenting contacts is much simpler with Sendinblue. Use content field criteria and behavior like email opens, clicks, etc. to filter contacts and save the list to use in your campaigns. You can add multiple conditions. You can also automate it so that when a new subscriber signs up, they are added to a particular list based on a particular condition. So, just to summarize, list management I think Sendinblue definitely takes this point. Now, let's move on to email automations. Mailchimp boasts that they have all the automation triggers, and whilst that is the case, the editor isn't at all that visual. Setting up automations can sometimes feel like a daunting task, which is why it helps to see the flow of your emails and timings laid out like a family tree. Sendinblue allows you to set up some pretty advanced triggered campaigns based on contact data, email engagement, web behavior and e-commerce activity. To be honest, considering how affordable it is, I was surprised to see how extensive Sendinblue's automation features are. These include lead scoring, the ability to test your campaigns before activating, and the best time feature, which allows you to send you campaigns out at the optimal time based on previous campaign performance. Sendinblue are also transactional email pros, since this is how they started out in 2012. So therefore, Sendinblue bags another point for email automation. Now let's move on to registration forms. A standard feature, but definitely not something to skip over. Let's see how easy it is to set up a form in both providers. First of all, it's not that easy to know where to go in order to create a registration form in Mailchimp, as it doesn't appear in the main navigation. It's actually nestled under the Audience tab. In terms of options, you can create an embedded form, pop-up form, or landing page. However, it's slightly fiddly to set up, and not all forms appear to be mobile responsive. When a new subscriber sign up, he will be put on the list or audience you choose, though they can only be on one if you want to avoid being charged again. So I just repeat, when new subscribers sign up, they'll be put on the list or audience you choose, though they can only be on one if you want to avoid being charged again. Sendinblue, on the other hand, allows subscribers to select which list or lists they want to be opted into, for example based on interest or industry, which is pretty cool. Sendinblue's recently updated editor is a pleasure to use, making the whole process a breeze. So I think Sendinblue deserves a point again for the registration forms. Now let's talk about the CRM. Though Mailchimp claim that you can use the software as a CRM, it doesn't really have enough features to warrant the claim. We'd like to see additional points like the ability to upload a file, create a task, or assign contact to specific sales agents. One thing Mailchimp does offer is a feature called social profiles. This allows you to create targeted campaigns based on social media, depending on what your contacts have made publicly available. Bear in mind that activating this feature will incur additional charges. One thing Mailchimp does well is e-commerce data. If your account is connected to your online store, you can see how much revenue each contact has generated. Sendinblue's CRM makes it easy to manage contacts by assigning them to different users and allowing you to set tasks and deadlines within each customer profile. You can also see additional information like which web pages they've visited, but unfortunately this information is not available within the CRM profile directly. There's no tag to assign a lifecycle stage to a particular contact like you'd see in advanced CRM such as HubSpot. So, to summarize the CRM part, each provider has good and bad points in this area. So, I think they both deserve a point. Now, let's move on to the spam and design testing part. So Mailchimp and Sendinblue have similarly decent design testing features. Aside from testing in mobile and desktop, they both allow you to test how your email will look on various email clients. The difference is that though Mailchimp offers more email clients to test than Sendinblue, it's not exactly free. Mailchimp Monthly paid plans come with 25 inbox preview tokens to use every month. Bear in mind that each individual client you test will use one token, and unused tokens are not carried over to the following month. You can, of course, purchase more tokens if you run out. Sendinblue, on the other hand, doesn't charge for this feature. However, no spam testing is available on either provider. So it is very difficult and tricky to choose the winner because both providers offer a nice built-in preview. What tips it in Sendinblue's favor is the fact that they don't charge a cent for email client testing. Now moving on to reporting, both Mailchimp and Sendinblue offer the following reporting features, like email performance, like opens, clicks, bounces, unsubscribers, etc. Then links clicked, geolocation, and automation reports. However, Sendinblue is missing social and e-commerce reports. You can track conversions through both providers, and Google Analytics integration is also available. And to conclude this part, I think Mailchimp offers social and e-commerce data, and therefore he should get the point in this part. And one of the main parts is deliverability. After prepping your email content and design and making sure it looks good on all email clients, you want to be sure that it will arrive in your subscribers' mailboxes, of course. Let's take a look at how these providers did it in this area. We've been tracking the deliverability of the providers we review for a number of years. Sendinblue and Mailchimp have pretty similar scores, but there's one difference. Sendinblue took prize for the best deliverability in 2020 test. And here you can see the average figures of how they performed in our last 3 rounds of deliverability tests. They were performed from July to 2019 to September 2020. Sendinblue doesn't have nearly as many direct integrations available though, like Mailchimp. They are part of Zapier's library. So I think the winner here is Mailchimp, because it has over 200 integrations. So you see there's quite a difference between the two providers in price. It's worth noting that Sendinblue's plans all come with many of the key features like marketing automation and web tracking included. In order to unlock Mailchimp's automation workflows, you'll need to sign up to their standard plan, which is $75 for 5,000 users. If you're in need of advanced segmentation, comparative reports, multivariate testing, and premium support, you'll need to take out their Pro plan. So, discussing the pricing, the winner is Sendinblue, because it offers features like CRM, marketing automation, SMS, advanced segmentation for such a reasonable price. The point definitely goes to them in this round. So the winner in the end is Sendinblue, because they have 9 points compared to 5 points given to Mailchimp. Alright, there you have it. My honest opinion on both of the email client providers, Sendinblue and Mailchimp. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, hit the subscribe button, and see you in the next one.